Okay, today I'm going to talk about Mallee Bull safety glasses. I'm super excited about this new product which we are about to launch. It's a prescription safety glasses, and it's something that I think is pretty unique as far as the market's concerned. And as far as I'm aware, this is Leighton from CR Surfacing, our rep, and he is going to talk. We're the first optometry practice to put this in, so I'm pretty excited. Love the name too. I think it looks pretty tough. So basically, prescription safety glasses have generally been ones, they're endorsed for or certified for safety. And the whole idea is you can use them in a workplace and they're going to protect your eyes. And to be perfectly frank, they haven't been the best looking of glasses, have they, previously. But this is what a Mallee Bull looks like. So this is an example of what these frames are like. And Leighton's just picked this one, and I'm hoping it looks reasonable. So they sort of look very sport-like, I think, which is a bit different from a lot of the other ones. As I said, because we can organise this in certified eyewear, then this is a huge advantage because it's tax deductible, and there's a crossover between people that can use them as sports glasses but also as prescription safety glasses. The other thing is that we have access to CR Surfacing's lab to have these lenses fit, which means that we can use their top quality accuracy design progressive and also single vision lenses. And that's generally a better lens, which is more customised for people, and that's what we're all about, making sure we give people the most customised product. The other thing is too that if you're a patient that's actually had great lenses, like accuracy lenses, and you're really comfortable with them, then we've had patients previously that have then gone for normal prescription safety glasses and had problems because the lens design is very different, whereas now they can have the same lens design as well. And as far as the clarity is concerned, this is going to be great because you're only looking through two lens surfaces. Some of the other products that we offer a product called Scope Safety Glasses that has like an insert that's fit in behind a shield, and that's a great product too, particularly for people that are a bit rougher on their glasses. But the clarity-wise, this will be better because we've only got two lens surfaces to look through. There is a 2-year manufacturing warranty on parts. The recommended retail price is very reasonable. We'll release that a little bit later. I'm sure we'll have a bit of touch with that. And also, it comes in two different indices. So this is the material that's used for glasses dictates how much the bendability of the light. And the two indices which we're going to use are a 158 and a 159. Now, CR Surfacing has the Australian exclusive use of 158 index material, which is a great material. If we use this, it won't be certified as safety glasses, but they'll still be fine for the sports. But you can tint that to any colour. So for people that do shooting and those sort of things, they can choose any colour in these particular frames, which is just really great. The range, the power range that's stated is between 8 plus to 8 minus with a -4 seal. And that might mean a lot to people, but that is a huge range. So what that means is that if you've got a really out there prescription, then this is a great option for you, basically. And you've mentioned that they've actually even fitted a -11 before, which is great. And most of the frames come in 4 different frame colours as well, which is really good. And they sort of look very similar, I would say, to some of the Oakley models. Just dropping that name there too. So what I'd like to do now is I'm going to pass over to Leighton to give his presentation for Mallee Bull, and then at the end we've got some of our staff who have got any questions about safety glasses. They're going to throw them at me, and then we can talk about those as well. And if anybody else has any questions out there in Facebook land too, yeah, bring it on. We'll answer those too. Let's do it, Leighton.
Okay. So I'm excited to present to you guys tonight Mallee Bull Safety. And for those of you that don't know much about CR Surfacing, we're the last Australian manufacturing lab based in Melbourne, and we've got $15 million worth of equipment down there, so we're a major player in the independent optical market in Australia. We don't supply to chain stores, and we don't supply to online businesses. Our main focus is independent optometry. That's where we believe the real skill sets are in optometry in the Australian market. So Mallee Bull, Tom and his 2 practices will be the first in Australia to have this. It's a known product overseas, and we've got a really great supplier in Melbourne. He's bringing in the frames for us, and we're fitting all the prescription lenses. You can also get them as Plano somewhere, or you can get them somewhere, or as Tom said, safety eyewear. So Mallee Bull, pretty much it's the name. They're pretty strong. We've given them some rigorous testing over the last 12 months. We haven't been able to damage them in normal circumstances. So yeah, they come from Melbourne, so especially in the times at the moment, it's an Australian-made product, and we can make them, as we said, in prescription sunwear or prescription safety wear.
So you can probably see how the lenses are ground into the insert, but I'll bring it up nice and close to the camera so you can see it as well, because it's quite a unique design. So they're actually painted there, aren't they?
Yeah, that's a model there that the lens has air venting in it for sportswear.
So the actual prescription lens part is cut into this part here, and then the rest of the shield is actually fit into the frame. So have you got an example of one that's been done? Oh, here we go. Yeah. So this one here, you can see how it's been fit to the frame with the. So this would have your prescription lens put in there as well. Wait, let's just put into the test. Running on the ground. So here's a -2 power. So that's like a mild myopic prescription, and that looks great. Like, I mean, when you get these wrapped glasses, they often get quite thick on the edges. But that's actually nice and thin, and yeah, see, it's a great looking product. Yeah.
As Tom mentioned before, they're safety, but they are also a big part of the market. We believe will be sportswear. So for things like skiing, motorcycling, cyclists love the product, and some of the models really adapt to their use. So they've got what we call tiltable arms.
Yeah.
So especially for cycling, you can angle the face of the frame down or upwards if you're looking down. So yeah, they've really been thought out before they've been manufactured.
Nice, and the comfort of them is good too. Like, I think this sort of shield type product is usually really comfortable anyway, and like there's obviously more protection having a wraparound pair of glasses, and oftentimes as optometrists we're sort of stuck between this rock and a hard place when it comes to prescribing high scripts in wraparound glasses, because you can have all sorts of problems with lenses distorting the shape of frames. Whereas this product here, because the lens is actually ground and compensated into the shield, we're going to be able to fit a lot more complicated prescriptions.
And your lenses will be a lot thinner and lighter, more comfortable to wear. And people with high scripts will know all about that. Big thick edges on the side of the lens, this really reduces it, because we're only putting the script or the prescription lens in your field of vision. And they do give really good coverage. I wear a pair myself, and you can't see the frame. You've virtually got full vision.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So yeah, a wide range of activities they can be worn for.
They're quite straight to the temple arms too, so that's going to fit in nicely behind motorbike helmets as well. So
it's really endless, like shooters. There's so many activities you can use them for.
Yeah, I'm really excited to get this product out for people that do a bit of shooting, because, as I said, with the 158 index maturity, they can be tinted to any colour. So, like, I've had a couple of shooters that have been put into the FL41 tints, that sort of copper sort of colour. I love it; it's fantastic. And whereas this is going to be it won't be safety endorsed in that particular product, but it'll certainly have all the characteristics of safety glasses, but tinted to any colour. So.
There's a wide range of lenses. So the actual outer shield we can get in grey, brown, clear for safety, obviously inside, and then variable tints. So like your transition material will go darker outside, clear indoors. So you've got 4 options there. They've got a really wide range of frames. There's 6 models in 4 colours, and then you've got the 4 lens different options. But when you look at something like that, it's quite sporty.
Definitely.
And it can be worn on the work site, and obviously worn.
I don't know if I'm a white sort of guy, but you know. Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're sports style, but very similar to some of the Oakley product, I feel, as far as the styling is concerned. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a real hit.
Safety we've touched on. Safety is quite different. The Australian standards are very stringent, and basically I think it's every 4 or 6 jobs in manufacture we've got to pull out of production. And then they call it a cannon, an air cannon, and we fire a metal ball bearing at the lens, and we basically destroy a pair of glasses every 4 or 6 jobs.
Try and destroy them, but as you can see here, like the ball bearing is lodged in the actual polycarbonate lens material, so that's what they're designed to do, protect your eye.
And they do save your eye. The frames are all very safe for nose fitting and ears. You can imagine an impact like that. If you're wearing a metal frame, you have quite a bit of damage to your nose. And I'm sure Tom and you guys have seen it working in an optical practice, but when an airbag goes off in a car, you always see those patients, their faces are pretty cut up from metal frames. All these frames are nice and soft and designed for safety impact.
And look, this is a common problem. Like we've got this occupational optometry guide that was printed recently, and they were saying that the data from the Optometry Vision 2020 Index found that 21% of Australians had acquired an eye injury from DIY projects at home, but only 12 of these Australians were actually wearing eye protection for any of these projects. So you're all aware of how many oftentimes people come in with things in their eyes. So there's a huge scope for this, for farmers, for everybody really, I think, for this type of product.
In your backyard with the snipping or mowing the lawns, I think everyone's had a close call doing that. So yeah, we've got the safety option. This is more for you guys measuring. We'll run through that later. Non-certified. So these are non-safety, but someone that wants to wear them cycling or motorcycling or shooting. We've got a wide range of materials there. 158, we can tint them more clear. Polarized is a very popular option. 16, 167, 174. So basically, the higher the number, for those outside the industry, it's a thinner, lighter lens.
So all these ones are able to get this super high index as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
non-certified.
Yeah. So sorry, initially I said 158 and 159, but you've also got 16, 167, 174. So basically, as Leighton was saying, the higher the number, it's also more expensive, but it means you can make the lenses thinner and lighter. But the main ones that we'll probably be using will be the 158 and the 159, I would say.
And then safety certified, 159 is the only material we can manufacture to at the moment, but we can do that in clear, tinted, polarized, or the transition colour.
So now, do we have any questions about prescription safety glasses? Because there must be people that come in. Now I'm going to direct this to the staff and anybody else out there in Facebook land as well, but is there any particular things that you've come across that were a bit curly in terms of safety glasses? Questions?
So you already touched on it a little bit with the shape of the lenses, but why is it that so many people struggle changing from their normal glasses to their safety glasses?
So Ashley was asking about the reasons why people struggle when they have their normal glasses and then they change to safety glasses. I think the way to think about safety glasses traditionally is that they've had the lens fit to a safety frame, and the whole product is endorsed, and the whole industry has moved towards making that product as disposable as possible, because the whole idea is that you'll replace them on a regular basis. And what this has meant is that there's been times when the design in the progressive lens that's been used hasn't been an optimal design. And so when you have a patient that's been using the optimized progressive lenses, the best type of progressive lens, and then they start with these less optimized progressive lenses in their safety glasses, that can make a huge difference. What I mean by that is that the newer designs are better customized for people, so the channel of clear vision is better positioned for them so that they can adapt to that better. Yeah. So this is why this is such an exciting product, because you're going to be able to switch from one lens, one pair of glasses to the other, and it should feel the same. Far less problems with adaptation.
I think it's really important to mention too, safety glasses, you just can't pick a frame from anywhere and put safety lenses in it. It's a safety job. Safety frames have all got to be certified before we even start putting lenses in. And to give you an idea, every model frame we get certified is about $4,000 to go through the Australian standard process. Years ago, 20, 30 years ago, you could pick a frame, draw on your lenses nice and thick, and it was a safety job. Now, because of all the litigation and insurances, the frames have got to be certified, the lenses have got to be certified, and they have an expiry date. And that frame can't be tampered with in any way. So if you break an arm off it, you can't just put another arm on it, and it's back to safety standard. It's got to be a complete package, and it can't be tampered with. It's really important.
And this is a real problem for people that are really tough on things. Helen, do you mind just grabbing one of those scope safety glasses for me? So when we have patients that need safety glasses, but they're super tough on their safety glasses, we often suggest they consider this product. So this is another product from CR Surfacing as well, and it's called Scope Safety Glasses, where they have an insert that fits in behind the lens. Here's your insert, and your prescription lenses can be fit in here, and it's this shield which is endorsed for safety. And obviously it's much cheaper for them just to endorse the shield as opposed to the whole product that's going to be fit. So the beauty of this is that when these are damaged, the person pulls their lens out, we put it into a new one, and off they go. The other beauty of this product too, which is not going to be with the Mallee Bulls, but for the scope safety glasses, if the patient comes in and they have damaged their glasses, then obviously there's a bit of downtime before they have to order a new pair, and that can take anywhere between a week and a half to 2 weeks, in some cases even 3 weeks with some of the providers. Where in this situation here, when they've damaged their safety glasses, as we just had a patient today, we pulled his insert out, put a new one in, off he goes. He's back on site the next day with his endorsed prescription safety glasses. Any other questions?
So with the Mallee Bull, so the insert, like the actual prescription bit,
Yep.
so if you want transition, and then you can pick like
With the insert, yeah.
clear,
Yep.
or you can have like a tinted one if you want,
Yep.
and so you can mix and match, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Like that one there, we've just been doing some testing internally on.
So can I just quickly say that question again? The question is, can you get transition lenses, or the ones that change colour when you go outside, or dark or clear in the Mallee Bull product? Yeah.
In like, yeah, but like so then the outer layer can be dark or can be clear. Like it
Yep.
doesn't have to be all clear or
Yep.
dark.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So you can mix and match.
Yeah,
It's like this.
Yep.
Like
So,
that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Can
you,
it all be transition?
So
Can it all be transition?
yeah. So what we'll do if someone wants complete transitions, which probably 90% of people would, the
So
outer shields transitions, and we'll fit a transition script in there.
Mhm.
If someone wants a complete tinted job like the first one Tom wore,
this one.
what we do is actually match the tint of the prescription to the outer shield. Yeah.
'Cause
And polarised. So
But we can't do that with safety.
not at this stage.
Very good.
Safety, they're pretty strict on what colour tints you can have and clear. Like you'll never find a pair of pink lens safety glasses, or like they're really strict on Australian standards.
Yeah. So most safety glasses are done in polarized,
Yep.
transitions, and clear. Really,
Yep.
that's where they're mainly done. Yeah.
And some industries won't even allow polarised.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, I really appreciate everybody watching this there today. We're going to share this video out to other people that might be interested in the future as well. And thank you for asking some questions. And if any other questions come out from this, then please attach them to the comments down below, and we'll try and answer them. And I want to thank Layden, because he loves it when I put him on the spot like this. He's just like so happy about these things. But yeah, pretty exciting. So thank you.
Thanks for your
All right.
time.
Thank you.